Greetings, exile. As the end of the Affliction League approaches, I decided to spice things up. I took on the challenge of pairing the least played ascendancy, Gladiator, with Perforate of Bloodshed, one of the most obscure skills. Let's see how that turned out to be. Let's discuss the skill we utilized, what it does, the concept behind the build, and how I scaled it. Perforate of Bloodshed is a transfigured version of Perforate introduced in patch 3.23. Unlike Perforate, it loses all of its interactions with Sand Stance, summons fewer spikes, but in return has its damage penalty removed in Blood Stance. It deals more damage with bleeding and gains a chance to cause bleeding. It's a slam skill that summons a total of 6 spikes, out of which at least 4 can strike the same target, and the other 2 spread out in random directions. These spikes can apply on-hit effects like bleeding, impale, or even poison. With Crimson Dance allocated, you can apply 8 bleed stacks in 2 or 3 hits instead of 8. As it's a slam skill, you can use ruthless support with it. The spikes that come out from your 3rd hit will deal 100% more damage, and all the spikes summoned from the 3rd hit will apply the strongest bleeds, overwriting all the weaker ones. To further enhance the damage, I applied impales in the same way, stole Master of Metal from the champion using Forbidden Flesh and Flame Jewels, and took Physical Mastery, which gives 6% damage over time multiplier for bleeding per impale on enemy, with the possibility of applying a maximum of 12 impales with the help of charms, Watcher's Eye, and that which was taken Jewel. We gain an overall 72% damage over time multiplier for bleeding and 72 to 144 flat physical damage. After extensive testing and investment, it's clear this build isn't viable. Despite crafting top-tier gear, both area clearing and boss fights were lackluster. Without buffs, it's not worth creating a guide. The POB link is in the description for those still curious. I endured the torment of this build, so you wouldn't have to. As a final farewell, here are some memorable moments from my arduous journey.
Annihilation. This vessel, cleansing. This vessel, the throne shall be studied.